Guys, welcome to JerBear Reacts. Today, we're going to react to Season 10, Episode 13, aka Lucky Number 13 of Supernatural, entitled HALT and Catch Fire. Is that right? HALT and Catch Fire? Yeah, last episode was about a boy. If you're new here, feel free to subscribe for daily content. If there's a day, there is a reaction. Links will be in the description box down below, as well as links for the Patreon, the Twitch stream, and everything in between. Jerry will do his best work behind the scenes, and believe this statistical fact or not, this goes back to the last episode. The next time you watch an episode 12, and the next time you watch an episode 13, we're going to be in 2024 for season 11, episodes 12 and 13. I looked at my calendar and I was like, holy shit, that's crazy. Moving right along. About a boy, Dean goes small. When he goes small against Hansel and Gretel, he loses his mark. But now that he's big again, now that he's grown erect, the mark is gone. Or the mark is back, excuse me. So I thought About a Boy was really going to deal with Crowley's mom, genuinely. But for now, we're going to see what's cooking. I'm going to go ahead and put Jerry behind the scenes. We're just going to hop into this episode. I don't have any predictions or anything, so we might as well just scoot on in. Spencer, Iowa. Roof of my fucking... Oh, Semper Fi.
50 feet.
They actually had to pay somebody to do that right there, and I love it. Turn right in 50 feet. Maybe Trini's possessed. Wait, no, halt and catch fire. Hal was the name of the talking car.
Really, I don't proceed ahead.
Trini one should have died. You guys couldn't see me like turning the car like this, but for the younger people out there, do you guys know what this is? Like, you know, winding down. I look fucking stupid. Like winding down a window. You guys don't have to do that. Pull up to a drive-through and you're just like, here you go. You gonna wind that bitch up? I don't know when they first put in the automatic stuff. Obviously, every car has been having that for the longest time. I genuinely enjoyed the old crank window.
Destination dead ahead.
LOL. Supernatural. That was a good cut into it with the car crashing. Also, she has a really good scream. I appreciate the good screams and yells from actors. That's a... God damn, how are you not fat?
A croissant. A croissant?
A croissant. It's a croissant cookie. It's real close to a ussy. Croissant ussy. There was a beautiful moment on stream, I think last year, maybe the year prior, when I learned what a thrussy was. That shit had me on the floor. I mean, I didn't leave my seat, but still.
Okay, so what, half cookie, half...
Croissant.
Gives a crap. They're freaking awesome.
It's like a brookie. A brownie cookie. Delicious.
What did Cass say? Good news, bad news.
Speaking of gambling, for a lot of pauses early on, I've been on DraftKings. I've been betting. This shit is well, it's stressful. All right, that's what it is. Okay, that's all I can really say. It's fucking stressful. I'm out here like a 1920 mobster. I'm reading stat lines, looking for trends, and like, oh, I don't think he's gonna do it this game. Oh, maybe next game. You know, we'll wait. No. No. Awful. Also, if you gamble, have a budget. Go in if you can only spend 25 bucks. If you can afford to lose 25 bucks, go in with 25 bucks. Don't spend more than what you can afford to lose. Yes, there are high stakes. Yes, you could win big. Chances are you're not going to. So don't. Can I just tell you how much I hate that Illinois, like Ohio, Indiana, Michigan, Kentucky, West Virginia, those that Pennsylvania is considered the mid-fucking West? It's horrible. You know what Midwest is to me? Like the left side of fucking Kansas. You know? Maybe like not Missouri, maybe like a Montana is a Midwest. So crazy. Dean, focus up.
What made you leave? God, they're everywhere.
Which one of you is Janet Novoselic?
I am.
That was
Grohl and Cobain.
Dave Grohl, Kurt Cobain. Very nice. You wasn't gonna ask you. Did you have a picture of her somewhere? Because that was hyper specific to 2 random women on campus.
I already, Trini is the nav app we were using. It's like a talking map. You're Gen X, right?
Okay, so Trini and everything else in the truck went all pristine.
Who's Christine?
Yep. There's
It's a Gen X thing.
yeah. There's the generational difference.
I don't.
Don't expect you to believe. You got pink eye? My left eye's not doing too hot. To look at somebody and be like, oh, you're Gen X, right? Okay, is fucking wild. There's weird like generational beef, just weird. I don't know how to even explain it. We all know what the fucking boomers did, right? With the housing market. We all know, we're aware. Gen X just kind of like, they're a weird like in between. Millennials, we had that rapid evolution of technology from being outside and playing until the street lights went off to having the crank windows to having the landlines into the full generational like boom of technology of like going from, I mean shit, when I was a little kid I had the NES, growing from the first gaming consoles. My brothers had Atari, I had the NES, going from that first generation of Game Boys all the way up to like where we are now. Just boom, iPhone, boom, this, boom, social media, boom. Just rapid fire. And then you have Gen Z, which was these little kids, like they weren't really even fucking breathing when 9/11 happened. And they grow up with these technologies and they the first kind of wave almost kind of tablet babies. And they have that, they take that weird twisted sense of humor that millennials have, but they're more open to sharing it to the public. And they're more like, hey, we believe in this. This is what everything should be. Why have you been doing this whole whole existence? Things could be so much easier. And then everybody, you know, the generational gaps. There's a weird beef between the people for some reason. If you ever just spend any time online. And you have whatever the fuck is after Gen Z. Those are the tablet babies. They're going to grow up doing God knows what. Who knows? We'll have to wait and see.
Expect you to believe me?
You honored the deceased by driving their truck, saying they wrote a whole country song about it. Why don't you Google it?
Or just don't listen to country music. Well, my ex-wife done stole my pickup truck. I got 4 Budweisers in my belly. I'm gonna go assault somebody. I can't, it's not for me. There's some good country songs out there, don't get me wrong, but the majority of them, I'm just like.
If you died and I drove your car, you'd kill me? If you stunk her up with taquitos, probably.
Dean's obviously joking there because we've already had this experience before where Sam even was driving baby and he had his dog in the back seat. Dean was like, "Smell like dog in here to you?" He had his phone plugged up and everything. It ain't gonna be that simple, bro. We got 32 whole minutes left.
Like a pool in Reseda.
TMZ.
Ugh, I can't believe our art history finals tomorrow. I know. This semester, like, totally flew by. Yeah.
Oh my God.
Time flies when you're drunk.
You bitch. I can't believe you
Want to
say
come to
that
the
to me.
library with me? I still have so much to memorize.
Hey, but honestly, wasn't these the 2 girls that walked past Dean in the beginning of the episode?
And I thought looking at pictures of naked guys was going to be easy. Thanks, but I don't really need to study for it. I have a photographic memory. Hashtag blessed. You don't need to study for it because you're screwing the TA.
Wait. Well, guilty as charged. That's me. Photographic memory. Oh, trying to be like me. Yeah, put that ponytail through. Hat on. Oh, selfie time. Kappa Delta something. Lithuania. I don't know what that last one says. La Mumba. Who are you, Princess Elsa 8? Dude, that's crazy because Frozen was already out at this point, yeah? Elsa wasn't that popular of a name until around then. I mean, you had Elsa Bloodstone, but I don't know which came first, honestly. I didn't know you were posting these. Oh, well, my mom probably knows I drink anyways. You know what I'm saying? Oh, my God. This website's called socialmedia.srv, just so you all know. Yeah. Social media friends. Not Facebook. It's social media friends. Hashtag curious. What's up, friend? Nothing much. Liar. Even though NM would be like, well, never mind. Hashtag confused. 810. I like 810. I'll just unplug it even though it has a charge. Now it's cold. 810, 810, 810, 810, 810, 810, 810, 810. What's 810? You 810 what? Did you eat 10 crab rangoons? Because that's not really much of an accomplishment. That's any day of the week. Hey, if I had 30 cows in a field, 28 chickens, how many didn't?
Possesses a truck and then it possesses a computer. Both machine-related kills.
So we had one with the brother. Yeah, machine-related kills. 8, 10. Are they all in on something together, these people? Is somebody getting revenge on all these people separately? Kind of like a an Until Dawn situation?
So what, you think we're dealing with Ghost in the Machine?
Maybe.
Dean, Jesus Christ, it's a big-ass bowl of pasta and pizza. Y'all gonna share that pasta, right? And a sundae?
A cafe au lait for the lady, for me, a heart attack. This is unreal. Look at this, I got Italian, I got Chinese. Serve yourself, froyo. College is better than Vegas.
Dean,
What do you got?
is that your only meal for the day? Because you're dumb. That's a... Jesus, he's a...
I hit up Julie's Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, InstaChat, Snapchat, AIM.
Snapchat was around at this point. InstaChat, yeah. Referencing AIM at this point is nutty. Piggyback.
Nothing but posts on Rush and 50 Shades of Grey. You know what?
Or an area code.
Okay. I got to point something out here. Again, I'm going to do it every time. I don't give a shit. Look at this.
Code is for
Do you see the splash of cola he has in here?
Southeast Michigan.
Look at his straw. That's a pure sip. At no point is there anything that could make that motherfucker go... No! I don't have any straws around me, do I? I don't. Like, if I was taking a sip in a show like this... And then the goddamn Foley artist went in and it sounded like this. That doesn't make any sense. It's one of those things. I'm not saying anything bad about the show. I'm not saying anything bad about the artist because those motherfuckers work hard. I'm just saying it annoys me. Just me. That's all.
You know what? Here we go. There are 3 addresses in Spencer that have 810 in them.
And then he torments Julie with 810 on her computer. So, what's his beef with her?
You know, what's his connection to Billy?
Right.
Just said where he's buried.
He wasn't. He was
He's
cremated.
got some tamales?
So no bones, and he's not tethered to any object that we know of.
How's Andrew haunting his victims? You gonna eat all that?
Hey, you want some?
That's called.
Hey, yo. My man is just like green, 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 green. He don't give a damn. That was so much food that Dean just had. And listen, I can eat. Your boy can throw down. I'm not mad at it. I'm just a little worried about him, that's all.
Like 3 times already. Kyle, are you listening to me?
Hells yeah.
Hell yeah, come on over, STD. Sexter is the name of this, by the way. Guess we're using condoms, LOL.
Where are you?
Don't worry, I'm clean, but hope we can get dirty. Where are you? Jesus Christ. Imagine that. I'm bored. You want to hook up? And you're like, yeah, come on over. I got STDs. And you're like, okay. Never mind. Imagine that. I want to let you guys know something. That right there is very real. There's always that one dude walks around his damn dorm just in his towel, not a care in the world.
You okay?
Not really.
You gotta talk to us.
Hey.
ASAP.
What do you got? Death by decibel. What? Kyle's brains were jellied by his speakers. Oh, and get this, the clock on her stereo stopped at 8:10. 8:10? Yeah. Again.
Now, I don't know what the connection is with 810. This would have been better if this was season 8, episode 10, but it's not. So instead, they should have just made this like season. The time should have been 1013. It would have been really cheeky if they just would have matched it to this episode number, 1013, even say for 1015, quarter after 10. You see what I'm saying? I would have liked that.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God, Billy! Call 911.
The blonde girl has like Caroline vibes.
Call 911.
Because I already have a DUI, and if they find out I'm driving on a suspended license, I'm going to jail.
Who gives a fuck? You just let that dude die, you piece of shit.
Come on, Billy, this isn't right. Help me out here, guys. It's not our problem, Nick. What? Someone else will call the cops.
Not a word.
Y'all are
You hear me?
the worst.
I shouldn't have let them talk me out of it.
The
It was
worst
wrong.
people.
And now we're being punished. Seriously, what are
Nope.
the chances that 3 out of the 4 of us die in 1 week? It can't be a coincidence.
It's not a coincidence. It's a ghost. It's the vengeful spirit of Andrew Silver.
Yep, and all you guys
A
did was just
ghost?
piss it
Yeah.
off.
They're real.
Congrats, welcome.
It's sort of what we do.
So, you're like Ghostbusters?
Who you gonna call?
First things first, though. You need to stay inside the salt circle.
SpongeBob.
While we take... You getting tired?
No. I'm used to it. Stay up all night studying.
I have you know what you could do? Pull that fucking bed out a little bit. Okay? You make a full salt circle around the bed. That way she can sit or lay in. I would much rather lay in my bed than sit in this goddamn chair. I mean, I guess you could stand up and stretch if she needed to. But, and by the way, with that circle, is there a limit? Like a height limit? Or is it just like infinite up?
I mean, it would explain the truck kill. Billy's cell must have been using a local Wi-Fi signal,
Yep.
so...
Yep, and then the laptop using Wi-Fi, but the radio?
Andrew's ghost must have just hopped onto Trini, that nav app. And then Julie's death by computer. Kyle's death by stereo with the wireless...
Wireless speakers. Okay.
I mean, it makes sense, Dean. We're all just a bunch of electrical impulses, right? So...
I hate how obvious the answer was because they kept talking about online and everything of that nature. What a goofy fucking premise, but I like it.
Orders are...
I've read the books, I've seen the movies. I knew it was a ghost or something, but I didn't care.
You had your husband back. That's all that
My
mattered.
husband.
Yeah. I mean, think about it. Anybody you've ever lost in your life, if they came back and they were just online, or if it was just like a fucking texting app, or if it was some sort of like aberration, or if it was just, I don't know, maybe something like Little Miss Minutes, or maybe it's just those old electronic pocket games that you can get at your local grocery store, and they just would write words on an Etch-a-Sketch. You would want to keep that around too. Trust me.
And it was great.
If I could do it over again, I would have done the right thing.
Jack 'em.
Let's go.
Where?
The door.
It's locked.
Break the phone?
Andrew, listen to me. You have every right to be pissed.
He chose pain, bro. You can't just keep flying around like this. That stunt double every day shows up to work and they're like, we're going to have you fly 38 feet into some fucking wood. You cool with that? And they're just like, dude, all right.
Andrew? It's Corey. Please, listen to me. You have to stop this.
That's your baby, bro.
Revenge. It's hollow. And it's pointless. It won't bring you back.
That's all we had to do this whole time is just Corey tell him, sayonara. Later, Tater.
Dean Cass is so close. To what?
We don't know what he's close
We
to.
don't even know if there is a cure.
Yep.
So far, we've got nothing. We have found nothing at the Mental-Letters Library. Metatron may or may not know something, and maybe Cass is onto something with Kane.
But we don't know
Maybe.
nothing.
Yeah, maybe. Yet nothing is guaranteed, Dean. So what? You can't just stop fighting.
Yes, we can.
So this is it. You're just gonna give up.
No, I'm not just gonna give up.
He ain't told a lie, man. That's a whole lot to take in.
So I'm gonna fight it. Till I can't fight it anymore.
Mm-hmm.
And when all's said and done, I'll go down swinging.
$8.10 stolen shot. I appreciate that over there on the side. Right. Oh, I was going to try to work my hand over to point to it. Well, remove the last episode. I removed the last episode. I removed the last chunk of that. It's just an episode, man. It's just an episode again. And Until Dawn, I know what you did last summer vibe of just, hey, these kids accidentally, caused this wreck, texting and driving, dude's a dickhead, DUI, bing, bam, boop. They have a chance to potentially save this dude, but instead they drive away. They never call 911 in the first place. Now they live with this guilt. Oh boy becomes vengeful. He kills everybody. The last girl remaining goes and talks to the wife. They're going to hash it out. Boom, peace, moving on. Big thing is, it's a really good episode of like a whodunit type thing, or like what's going on. It had a really good build to it, so I appreciate that. But the last part is just Dean saying, hey, I'm choosing peace. I'll fight the good fight until I can't fight anymore. His peace is doing these missions. His peace is helping people. It always has been. It's always been their whole gimmick. That's their peace. That's what they do. So, end of story, essentially. I don't know. That's all there is to this episode. There's nothing outstanding about it. There's nothing to write home about. It's a forgettable episode. Not saying it's a bad episode because it's enjoyable, but it's just, I don't know. I feel like there's more pressing things going on right now. This is thrown in the middle too. This could have been recorded and thrown in at any moment. So when a vengeful spirit starts killing off a group of friends through their electronic devices, Sam and Dean race to find an explanation. So all in all, the Netflix explanation says to take his mind off the mark of Cain, which makes sense because he's trying to just like get away from it. We still have the looming factor of Cain somewhere. It's that Cass is close, so maybe that'll tie in to the next episode. We haven't had Cass physically in a while. We haven't had Crowley physically in a while, or with his mother who's manipulating him in hell. So there's a bunch of things going on with one another that we gotta get to. Decent episode. I'm just gonna keep it moving. Season 10, episode 13, lucky number 13. Again, was entitled "Halt and Catch Fire." Season 10, episode 14 will be entitled "The Executioner's Song." And I'll see you there. Links and everything will be in the description box down below. Playlist will be up on screen. As always, stay cute, stay hydrated, and I'll catch you on the next one.